like on the fly. All right, this hair is seriously driving me crazy. It's just this little one that goes, doop, and then I look like alfalfa.
You don't have anything nice to say? Anything at all?
Okay, so Halloween is Friday, right?
No.
Yeah, I know. And it's going to be pouring rain, so we're going to have a bunch of drowned out rats.
The lower mainland.
It is. And so usually what we do, church, is we do a lot of people know it kind of like as a trunk or treat. You know, I know a lot of different places, but we do it inside because it never fails. Okay, the reason you're doing this is because of rain, and so you have everyone decorate their trunks, and then, you know, they pop up. You know, like the first year we were out here, we did the trunk or treat somewhere, and then so we had our trunk open, and then throughout winter, my trunk molded because it got drenched. So I'm like, no, I'm not doing that again. Drive me crazy. So we do it inside the church, and everyone decorates the buildings. It's all the different doors and the thing, you know, it's a lot of fun. And so we really encourage people this year to dress up, and I'm in charge, so I basically kind of have to, but I was so crazy busy with everything that like the morning of, I'm like, oh crap, I didn't put together a costume. And so I happen to have been wearing my sweater that's white with the black stripes on it. And so I got this beautiful brain idea. And so stole my husband's Bermuda swim shorts. And so I had my leggings on and that. And so I put that on. We have snorkel gear from when we went to the Philippines for snorkeling. So I put the goggles on and the little snorkel thing. And then I put a little tag on my back that sat there and had like, it said, you know, Alcatraz swim team member.
Not exactly where I thought you were going with this, but close.
You know, and so it just says the kids none of them got that or whatever, but all the I'm like going, yeah, I feel like I'm trying to escape a prison here at this point. So it's just kind of funny. So yeah,
I'm sure everybody has their Halloween plans in place by now. If you've got littles, then you've taken care of that, I hope. Myself, I have none, and no one comes by, so I just darken the place for the one or two people that might show up, and then
yeah, well, the thing is, in our neighborhood, so many people don't give out candy, and so the kids just, I mean, we have two schools right there, and you would think that we don't. We get very, very few kids, and then the worse the weather is, the less likely they're to come out. So I pretty much am not expecting any kids this year. I'm not even sure if Alec and Sam are going to go out, simply because it's pouring rain.
And they're not well, so...
Well, no, they're not well at the moment. And with what Sam's got, it's more contagious, so I have a feeling he's going to be sick today and tomorrow, and then by the weekend, the rest of them will all have it, so... But, so it's a good thing Grandma buys a lot of chocolate for no one to come around, and then, so Grandma...
Just spread it amongst your
children
and
I support the children.
grandchildren.
I support the children. No, I'm not sharing with the kids. They're old enough. They go buy their own chocolate. They got their jobs.
Okay. I stand corrected.
I already supported them when they were little. Now it's the grandchildren.
Now it's the grandchildren. Okay. All right. Well, I get that one.
Yeah. So... it's going to be fun.
So, well, leading into that, the Halloween fabric is on sale until Friday.
Yes.
End of day on Friday. So, if you were getting anything, now would be the time to jump on it, get in here, and pick up what you're looking
Grab
for.
it now. And not that you're going to get anything sewn between now and then.
But next year.
Yeah, then you have 365 days to sew for stuff for Halloween for next year.
I decided on the weekend that I will start planning for next Christmas now.
You kind of have to, so you have time.
I end up with so much to do in so little time, and of course I had several months cut out of my planning time this year because of the flood. So yeah, exactly. I couldn't do anything. So it just made me look at things in a different light. Yeah. So yeah,
you do. You kind of have to really pre-plan things and stuff. Okay.
Yes.
So we have that stocking day. Okay, we want to really emphasize stocking day because we are getting to the end of October. Okay, just remember I am blonde and I really have no brain. So we're getting to the end of October.
Don't leave us wide open with that. Really don't.
So now is the time to really be starting to think of getting those stockings.
Yeah.
And so if you are new to us and you don't know what that is, what we take and do is we collect stockings for the Surrey Christmas Bureau, for so anything that comes into the Surrey location goes to the Surrey one. Anything that goes to our Chilliwack location goes to the Chilliwack Christmas Bureau. We have our Mason's Burnaby location. If they go there, we'll collect them there.
You can collect them
there
as well.
So
it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter whichever one you want to take it. Any of the 3 stores.
Yeah.
So you drop them off and they're going to benefit the local area. So the ones coming into Surrey are not going
anywhere else but Surrey.
So
Chilliwack. So
and what happens is okay, so there is a contest with it. So I mean, you're not that we do things to get rewards, but we will reward you.
Yes.
Any stocking that you bring in, you'll get an entry into the draw for a $100 gift certificate.
At each.
Oh,
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know. Anyways, you'll get entered into the draw for a $100 gift certificate. Now, there are some rules for the stockings. Okay, so they need to be made new this year. Okay, so no old stockings, no one. So, and basically what we mean by this year, because we have a few people who've been diligently sewing them all year because they know that they're coming, just since Christmas of last year to now. So made in 2025.
Yeah.
For the intention of this. They have to be 12 inches.
Yep.
So 12 inches. Quilted on the front.
Yes.
And lined.
And yes, they have to be lined.
So lined on the inside, quilted. Style, patterns doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be Christmas themed necessarily.
No.
Because some, kids who are into like ballerinas or princesses might love a Christmas stocking that is that, or someone's into hockey or whatever. So it doesn't have to be just Christmas fabric. It can be a little bit more themed. It could be a little bit general or whatever. So that is okay. So you bring them in.
Also, just to put this out there, this is not a sewing class. It's we're not going to be teaching you how to sew.
Oh, for stocking day.
Yeah, for stocking day.
So there is the one day on the 21st of November. I think it's 21st, it's the Friday. So 21st, 22nd, whatever the Friday is. There is what we call stocking day. So you can come and we will go over how to put together. So you don't bring your sewing machine and bring your sewing machine. You can sew here, so we kind of help you there. But it's not a sewing class. It's teaching you how to thread your machine, how to do quartering, like all of those kind of things. So if you know how to sew, you bring your sewing machine, you bring your fabric. A lot of times people just bring a bunch of fabric and then they share fabric back and forth.
Yeah,
so
and they just
it is a great social environment. We have the template for the stocking. If you can't make that day, bring a piece of cardboard at least 12 inches tall and maybe bring it 12 by 12. Just make so it's square. Bring a piece of cardboard and you can trace our stocking template and then take it home and sew to your little heart's content.
Absolutely. And then bring them in. I don't know what the deadline will be for them
probably
to be in here for the...
Last year it was Customer Appreciation Day, so that we have time to get them to the Surrey Christmas Bureau, and they have time to give them out. But just remember, they start having people pick up stuff as early as mid-November.
Yes.
So the earlier you get them in, because we will do 2 drops. So we'll take, and probably around week 3 of November. So it will be before stocking day. So if you've already been sewing some and you have a bunch of them, bring them in. And then we'll take that first drop and then we will do the second drop. They really do appreciate this, and it really just means so much to so many people.
And it's
just
such a little thing for those of us who sew. Like the amount of time it takes to put a stocking, even just one.
They are anticipating a higher than normal reach out. A lot of these people are going to be first timers because
things have shifted this year.
Things have shifted a lot this year. There's been a lot of different things, and so there's going to be more and more people that just kind of might need that
just a little bit.
And so this year, you know, they've been very independent, very whatever, and they're now facing some tough things. And to know that somebody took time to, you know, just let them know that they are being thought about, and that
you can do something for the members of your family that's
and you know
this time of year.
A lot of people use it as a way of using up their scraps.
Yes.
So that we can clean out and make more room for fabric. We do. So, you know, you can use, you know.
Not that we have an issue or anything.
No, we don't. We're not addicted to buying fabric. So it's great. So bring that in, you know, just make somebody's Christmas, you know. And, I mean, if things are tight for you as well, you know, but you want to do something, you know, use your scraps.
It's a simple thing, but it means a lot.
It does.
It really means a lot.
It does. So that's that.
Pretty much the only thing we have in the way of classes to discuss is
classes are so full.
Yes,
and we are to that point. Like, we don't really run a lot of classes in December, anyways, because everyone is so super busy. So we are currently working on getting the new year up. I've got some great ideas, but you know, my great ideas and implement, you know. So we've got lots of classes coming up in the new year. So keep an eye on the calendar. They should start popping up soon. We're going to have the stuff for hopefully Customer Appreciation Day going up. And so we'll talk about that one next week. But right now, if you are into serging, we do have like our serger class, level 1 and 2. There's one spot. Okay. So, all right. So we're going to like set a timer from when this posts. See how fast you know. It's a race, like that. One spot.
So and it these serger classes are fabulous.
They are.
And you will need a manual. We provide it. You need to pay for the manual, but it is vital because it gives you the opportunity. It gives you the samples, places to put the samples, places to add or put notes or anything in that manual, that it is really, really helpful. So anybody who's just got a new serger, coming back to serging, great class. Get yourself in there if you can. We run these regular.
We do.
But the sooner you get in, the faster you're utilizing that piece of equipment.
Today we're going to talk about like Christmas presents and that you can make. And so some of these things, like if you have access to a serger and know how to use your serger, they'd be great for finishing off some of this
absolutely.
Stuff. You can finish it off without it, but you know, gives you an opportunity to use your serger. So it'll be awesome.
Today is cool Christmas gifts.
Yes.
For you to make.
Okay, and it's for you guys to make, and we're doing it now. I mean, I know it's not Halloween yet. We're not supposed to think about Christmas yet. But when you're sewing stuff and you get like a list of things, you know, you need time. And so we've got like so many different ideas just to kind of get your brain going. Just
goes from, you know, something very small up to hours and hours and hours worth of work. So it just
all
depends.
Of these things that we have, like even I could do it. So that means you're like, woohoo! Like there is nobody that wouldn't be able. I mean, some of them you do need an embroidery machine.
Yes, we have done everything. Like
we've done everything.
Sewing, embroidery.
So many of this stuff is like really simple.
Yep.
And so we didn't want to make it complicated. Like, you know, here's a 42 block quilt, you know, with, you know, Prairie Point, you know, like, no, we didn't do that because that takes a lot of time.
These points?
Yeah, I did a quilt with Prairie Point.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. Not going to do that.
Well, it was an embroidery one, like through Kimber Bell.
Oh, yeah.
And so they have it a little different way. And I'm like, oh, this is so great. And then I seen how to do it, like, and I'm like going, It's kind of like paper piecing with embroidery machine. Oh, so easy with paper piecing. You just put it down, placement line, tack it down, or put your fabric, it tacks it down, and then you trim it. And, so great. And then, but regular paper piecing,
It's not as difficult as it looks. I took the class with Rita. It's surprisingly simple.
okay, well, what I was doing,
With the step-by-step instructions.
yeah, I almost ended up bald, and I was saying anti-karma words, not the phrase anti-karma words. I was using anti-karma words. I know. It's a good thing that my children weren't home, or my grandchildren weren't home.
And the grandchildren, I'd be concerned with them.
Sorry. It's coming up the stairs. It was a couple of weeks ago, totally. And I stubbed my toe, like really, really, really bad. Like, it was just, and I'm like, and Nathaniel's just waiting because I'm like going, and he's waiting for it to come out. Then I'm like, finally go, fudge. So, but it was, and
No.
so now it's hilarious because, he would, you should have heard Mom. She said the F word, and their kids are like, yeah, she goes, yeah, really loud. They're like, yeah, she goes, I don't know if I can think of the word fudge again. And I'm like,
That's a brat.
they are.
Anyways,
okay, so I'm going to flip the camera around as opposed to me flipping. That won't end well. And then we're going to start walking you through because we got stuff like just spread everywhere. As we go by. Okay, so the first thing, so you're going to hear us from the Voices from the Abyss.
Voices from the Abyss.
Okay, so what we have here is so one of the quickest, easiest, funnest, if that's a word, thing is placemats and table runners.
Yes,
okay.
Absolutely.
So for most of this stuff, like there's patterns everywhere, and we're going to talk about that a little bit, but these are just some ideas. So
this was not from a pattern. This is from my head.
that's Joey.
Don't just love the colors here.
Yes. So when you think of placemats, especially like things like for Christmas or whatever, sometimes we get caught up in it has to be Christmas.
Yeah.
Which, know what? We've got some Christmas
We
ones.
have that too.
Those
Yeah.
are like, using Christmas fabric. Here are some really cute Grinch ones.
Grinch ones.
All it's done is taken a panel or like the thing, and then they did that, and then just put some edging on it. So you can do some Christmas-based ones. But if you want them to use them year round, you can do. Oh, those are Christmas ones.
This is the coffee.
Yeah. Those so you can do them in so many different ways that aren't just Christmas. Like we've got some Christmas.
Definitely.
So we've got that one. We've got like the fall or like the sunflower ones. Springy. This one just like really basic. They don't have to be that hard.
No.
So you can do them themed,
This is a nice long.
Yeah, look at that table runner. And it's not that hard. All they did was strips of 4, I can't count. 4 strips, sewn together. So they 6 by 6, maybe?
I think so.
Something like that. 2, 4, 6, 8.
And even
maybe
the back.
8.
Look at the back.
Oh,
that
gorgeous.
Is gorgeous.
And then, so they just did those and twisted them, and then they made it as long as they want. So they don't have to be difficult.
No.
Throw on, your favorite show, binge your favorite show, stitch, stitch, stitch.
As you're working through, your idea starts to shift.
So there's lots of different patterns. Like we've got this one here. I mean, this was a class, but, so we've got the pattern where you can do a whole tea cozy, the whole bunch of things. Okay, so we're going to walk over here. So here's some other ideas. So different ideas here. Some things that we like to take and do. So I did a whole bunch of pillowcases this year for birthdays or whatever. But you can do you can do, if you've got an embroidery machine, you can embroider their name on them. They look just as gorgeous without them.
Absolutely.
You can do them themed, like, things that they like, like Hector's like so much into, like, look at that fabric. It's gorgeous. We did Christmas ones. So I did Christmas ones last year for everybody. And so they're Christmas themed, those kind of things. So pillowcases are great. You got somebody, you got an embroidery machine, corners and
That's right, corners on your napkins.
Yes. So you can do like a really nice table setting for them.
Yes.
So if you do placemats, you can do matching napkins, and so
a
they can do an
tablecloth
elegant
even.
table
Yep.
for when they never have anybody over. T-shirts. You embroider on T-shirts. Something fun that they're into. The other thing that I did was I did pajamas. And so we just got regular pajama bottoms. I made a T-shirt and embroidered things on everybody's T-shirt that kind of fit their personality. Like Nathaniel, he's the tallest in the family. So I put on there, I'm not short, I'm L size, which Isabella, define good or let me explain. Addie's,
one's cute, yeah.
Addie's was, Mommy just wants a silent night. So there's so many different places that you can do that and a lot of fun. Tea towels.
Yes.
Now these ones are embroidered, but you can add, just if you're sewing, you can just add like things along the bottom like lace or some quilt or some like blocks and just kind of make it pop it.
Absolutely. Yeah. I love the cinch bags. These are great because you know what? They're reusable.
They are.
I made gift cards for the kids last year. Heidi sent them back with me to use them again.
Here's the gift card bag.
That's right.
Top it back up, please.
Well, I'm going to send gift cards because it's easier and they don't weigh as much as gifts.
Yeah,
do.
so you can do cinch bags. These ones were done all in the hoop in the embroidery machine, but you can sew them as well. So there's different patterns that you can do. Yeah. You can do here you can do regular applique. Like there's so many different things. Zipper bags. Like I've got a bunch of them over here. Where are they? Zipper bags. You can get patterns, like do them in the embroidery machine. You can do them, stitch, sew them. Like it can be done either way. Big thing are mug rugs.
Yes. Yep.
Love these things. Cute little gift. So I don't know if Dollar Tree still has them, but they have these tiny little serving trays that fit the mug rugs. And they're about $1.50.
Oh, how cute.
So you make mug rug, put it in the little serving tray, and then maybe give them a little mug to go with it with like some hot chocolate, some tea or whatever it is. And it's a nice little thing and not super expensive and a lot of fun.
But it's something that gets used as
Yes.
well. Yeah.
Bags. There's so many different bags. Like, now, y'all need those reusable bags when you go shopping or whatever.
Yeah.
Stitch some out and make some fun with them, that they can carry. Backpacks. These are so much fun.
Yes.
These are cute.
It's an iPad and laptop.
Yeah, they're little iPad.
carriers,
Yeah,
protectors.
iPad. There you go. So those.
Little baskets.
Circle or rope bags.
Rope bags.
Or not rope
Basket.
bags. Rope baskets. Those are a big, huge thing.
Yes.
You can make them flat. You've got an embroidery machine. You can do that. You can.
Or no.
Yeah.
This one's so cute. I love
It's
this
leather.
one.
It's a big thing. That's embroidered on it with your embroidery machine. So it's thing. But the other thing you could take and do is you can put some regular fabric and finish it off in a different way. It's totally up to you. Wall hangings. You can stitch aprons. Make a whole theme. One year I did for Addie, I did an apron and then did some hot pads that all matched. So then she's got the whole set. It was so super cheap. A lot easier to do. Now, I know we've got like all of these different ideas and trying to come up. Oh, hang on. We got to do these ones.
Yeah,
We're at this table. He said we got so many ideas. So it's Christmas. So, there's tile scenes.
Christmas table.
Yes, Christmas table. Like you can do some decorations. So like, tile scenes like with your embroidery machine or little wall hangings done with sewing. Table runners. Like this.
Yes.
This one I know is done with embroidery, but there are so many panels that you can cut up and do something similar like that. This is taking a panel or a piece of fabric.
Just a piece of fabric.
Yeah, and just making
Scrap pieces of fabric, by the way.
yeah, all of that.
Yeah.
And you just tuck a pillow form in there and you've got like pillows.
Yep.
I've done this for all of the kids. And so I've collected them over the years, but advent calendars. So like they are. You just tuck the little treats in there.
There's one in there. Or is that battery? Look at that. That's adorable.
Well, someone didn't have their treat last year from the 13th. And it's a Kinder Bueno, so I'm not sure, because my kids love those, so I'm not sure how that happened. I'll leave it in there.
Yeah.
I noticed. But I hang these on each of their doors, and so they have that, and so it's just down the hall. I have some really good ideas for my hall this year. You think my tree is bright? Wait until you go down my hall.
Oh, I don't know.
All right, so yeah, pull up a chair. Okay, so I'm gonna flip this around. See if Deborah would be. All right, Deborah's gonna have a seat. Okay, so all of these really, really great ideas, and but where do you start? Okay, so there are a ton of, like, we have like Kimberbell for like your embroidery machine.
Yeah.
We got tons of Kimberbell. We got all those kind of things, like so mug rugs, zipper bags, yada yada yada. We have another pattern wall where you can do different bags and a whole bunch of things. So patterns are not necessarily that hard to come by.
Right.
You Google it. You can get
You're
a
gonna
whole bunch
find-
of free stuff. Okay. But for our customers, we're making things a little easier. We did this a little bit in a small scale last year. And it was really successful. So we're doing it. We've worked. Let's make it bigger.
That's right.
Okay. So what we have done is we have collected a whole bunch of patterns for some simple stuff. And then we've created these little cards. Okay. So if you come into the store, you're buying a sewing machine for somebody who's either an experienced sewer or somebody who's new. All right. Sewing machine is great, but then Christmas morning, especially if they're new, they're going, okay, this is great. What do I do with it? You can pick up one of these little cards, and on it has a list of all the fabric that you need and the amount.
That's right.
So then you can pick up the fabric. So this one is for a wine bottle. So if it's a kid, you probably don't want to pick this
that's
one.
right,
But
yeah.
anyways, they've got lots of things. So you need X amount, like fabric A to C, 3 fat quarters, some ties, some thread, safety pins, or whatever. And so it lists the things. So then you can purchase that stuff and give that with the sewing machine.
And they've
So
got something.
they've got like something that they can do Christmas morning or
Yes.
afternoon, so they're not pestering
Yeah.
you with their. They get to try it out. They
Yeah.
don't have to wait.
Yeah, because that can be really, really
Yeah.
tough. Yeah.
If you're trying to come up with some ideas, going, oh, I would really like to do it, we've got like these lined
Aprons.
aprons.
Yeah.
Right? And it's the one we showed there. So it's an apron. So they're like, you know what? I would really like to do some aprons for, all my girls. I'm going to make them some aprons. We can make them matching. Or my husband, because he's a griller or whatever,
Exactly.
or he's the one that does the cooking. Okay, where do I need? Come into the store, pick up a card,
Yeah.
look at it. Okay, I need, this much, 0.7 meters of fabric. Then you can go grab your fabric of what you like, and then you've got all the supplies.
Yes.
And then go home, take your supplies, take the card, and do the thing.
We even have, for that new sewing machine,
There you go.
pattern
That would
for
be great.
a cover.
Give them a sewing machine and then pick up the supplies to do a sewing machine cover.
Yeah.
But so not sure where to start, come take a look. Sit there and say, I would love pillowcases because I have a ton of them. We have one for pillowcases. Pick up the card, say, okay, this is the thing. Go pick out your fabric. You need help matching them? Because there are days when I came in here and I said to Carrie, or anyone here actually, going, I'm totally brain dead at this point. She's 4. There you go.
Sorry.
And, we're happy to help you pick out coordinating fabric to match those kind of things. And pick out those backpacks. This is really, really cute. I like this one. That's the one I showed you. But we've got, this is from the Robert Kaufman site, on backpacks, and it's got a pillow. Or not a pillow, a pocket. Hey, they both start with P.
Neat.
So you can do, those would be great if your kids or grandkids or whatever are in swimming.
Yes.
You can line it with some
Waterproof. Yeah.
That's okay. Line it with vinyl or something like that, so they're waterproof. So then they've got somewhere to put their wet stuff in. Or you're going to the beach, then they've got like their little beach bags to put their own little toys in, or something like that. So there's so many different ones. There's boxer shorts. There's a tree skirt. These are all simple projects. And if you just don't know where to start, come in. We can show you these. We'll help you pick the fabric for it. You've got all the supplies there. And then it's got the link of where you would go to on the website to find the instructions. But yeah.
To put it together.
Yeah. So we had like 3 or 4 patterns last year. I think we've got, 24 now.
Yeah.
So yeah, but it really is about coming in, pick up a card. Check which card, something that you'd like to do. Pick up the card. We might have a little bit of fabric. Okay, we have a lot of fabric. And you've got the supplies right there, because it never fails. You have stuff at home, or like your instructions you get. I don't know what I need, or I forgot that, or whatever. This way, it's here.
Yes. We're here to help.
And we are here to help. Keep us out of trouble. I get into trouble a lot. So, let us be your elves for Christmas.
Yes.
I'm not sewing for you.
No. This is true.
I've already
I don't sew for anybody.
Well, it's not so much that I don't necessarily mind doing it to some degree. I've got a bunch that I need to do, but I've got a few people who are going, can you help me with this? And can you help me with that? And so now I have like way more projects than I can possibly do between now and Christmas. So unfortunately, I'm booked.
I know the feeling.
And I'm looking at these and I'm going, ooh.
Yeah, me too.
And so I've just added to this. You got someone who's a journaler.
Me.
Notepad cover.
Yeah.
And so you can pick up just an inexpensive little book, pop it in there. Beautiful on its own. You can pick up some fabric that's like that. Got an embroidery machine. Throw something on there. Yep. You know how to applique something on there. So this is
the ideas are endless.
Here.
So
it's like,
there's so many to check out, have a look, see, and help somebody get started on another addiction.
We did that. We had our. That was last week.
Yes.
Teach the world to sew. Oh, that was very fun. We had some new sewers in here, and
hopefully we've got some new people that are going to
They had fun, and some of them were like going, this is not as hard as I thought. And it's not. Like, some of these are simple, so that was a fun day. Yeah. We have a picture of some
difficult.
of the... It's not. I mean, we can make it difficult.
Of course. Like,
paper piecing.
Well, I now know that it's not that difficult. I really enjoyed it, and I intend to do it again. The Christmas one I want to do.
Yeah. So come on in.
Yep.
Check out the cards. Show us what you're interested in doing. We'll help you pick out fabric, and if nothing here interests you, we have like a lot of other patterns too.
Show us your work.
Yes.
We love the show and tell.
Yes.
So bring it in, send a picture, whatever, just so that we can see what you've done with it. Because you know what? Your idea gives us ideas.
It does. All right. So I think that's it for today. Enjoy the rest of your week. Don't overindulge in chocolate. Sure. Go ahead. Have fun. Eat to your heart's content.
Whatever works for you.
Oh, just a side note, okay? Because it is Halloween. So if you plan on doing the advent calendars, what I do is I buy extra Halloween chocolate. Oh. I don't buy the ones the ones that are like the Kit Kats that are like
definitely
Halloween. Yeah. I just buy, because now it's cheaper than if you buy it.
It'll be really cheap on Saturday.
Yeah, but you may not get quite the
That's
selection.
right, yeah.
But so I calculate how many advent calendars we're doing, and so I calculate going, okay, I need X number of pieces of candy, and then I buy the boxes for that, and then that's what I use to fill up my advent calendar is the Halloween candy.
Ideas.
Yeah.
See, we're full of ideas.
So,
Okay.
all right. Have
That's
fun, and we will see you guys
Next
next week. What do we have next week? It's November.
Coaching.
Ooh.
Yep.
It's going to be fun.
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll see you next week.